And today is Tuesday, April 11th, mid-afternoon, and I want to start with an apology for not updating my YouTube too much recently. I think it's been about a month, and the thing is, I tend to get busy with researching and buying and selling stocks sometimes, and that's really what's been happening, which is exciting. But since this is all kind of free content, just doing stuff as I want to do it, that's one of the reasons. But the more important reason, and what I want to spend the rest of the time with this relatively quick video, is that I've been creating content on other people's websites, mainly, my various friends, mostly that I've met through this YouTube channel. And so I think it would be really cool if you check out these websites just generally for content, but I also have some specific things that might be of interest to you where I've been involved. And one of them is the Next Bull Market Move website created by my friend Kerem. He is based out of the UK in London, I believe, and he is known as at Bull Market Move at CEO.CA. So you can find him at this website or at CEO.CA. And right now, this is the homepage, and what's cool is I just got an interview published. I did it with Kerem a week ago, and he published it here. And I actually think it's a pretty cool interview. So definitely consider checking that out. And I did an intro interview with him a few months ago that I think a lot of people aren't aware of. So make sure to check the notes below this YouTube channel to get both of those links. But beyond what I've done, if you go to his website, make sure to check out the interviews analysis page. And very briefly, I'm just going to go through some of his more recent interviews. He's got Colin Cattell from Palisade Global. He's got Amanda Van Dyke, based out of the UK, with one of the top performing hedge funds, which is really cool because I haven't seen many interviews with her at all. He's got Justin from the nextbigtrade.com, who's kind of like me in the sense he's got his own website or YouTube channel, which is really cool, but looks at trading in a different way, and I really like reading his stuff. And then he's got Rick Rule, which is really cool because it's hard enough to get Rick for an interview, but he asks excellent questions, and I feel like he asks excellent questions for me as well. And so that's one thing that makes Kerem's website really special. He's got excellent interviews, excellent questions, a lot more to check out than just what I'm describing here, but I'm just emphasizing you should check out all his interviews, scroll down, and make sure to sign up to his newsletter because I know that he's trying to build up an email list, and he's just got a lot of cool content, and you can reach out to him as well. Just a note, at CEO.CA, there was a weird quirk where I think my original interview got erased, so you can find all of his interviews there, but for finding both of my interviews, you should definitely check out his website directly. But moving on, the other cool person you're probably already aware of, Fabi from The Next Big Rush, and she is at The Next Big Rush at CEO.CA. And so, oh, cool. Look at that. She just published something new. So that's what's cool about Fabi's channel. She's publishing stuff all the time. I mean, multiple videos every week. And I actually wanted to emphasize something. I'm going to go back to my page really quick. So I created a couple playlists, and I bet a lot of people haven't seen them, but these are really awesome Skype interviews I've done with Jay at fivefighter.com and with Fabi at The Next Big Rush. And she's got all of them listed here, but she has so much more. And so this is what you should always do. I know a lot of people don't do it. They're only looking at the newest stuff. But click the videos link, and I'm just going to go through. She has such breadth of content. I love it. So there's a lot of cool stuff I've just been seeing, a lot of comments, a lot of neat, newbies type stuff. This is awesome. She did a site visit at Kalinex Mines in Manitoba. I mean, that's just really cool, really, really well done. And then really importantly, she has, where is it? Over here, how to find the best stocks at CEO.CA. I will definitely emphasize this link in the YouTube notes below. And I will even post it at CEO.CA. You should definitely check that out if you haven't checked out CEO.CA. It's the best intro. But then, even another thing, she did a visit to the Royal Canadian Mint in Winnipeg. I mean, like, there's all sorts of cool stuff. And then on top of that, there's all these cool Skypes that I just mentioned. So that's all the recent stuff. And just make sure, sometimes it's good to see the oldest stuff. So go back to her early stuff, and there's a lot of really good newbies content. I think her channel is way better than mine for, basic stuff. So, if a lot of you probably came to my channel through the Next Big Rush channel, but I know I've gotten a lot of new subscribers through other avenues. So definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And as kind of a last point, I'm on Fabi and also on Kerem at the next bull market move. My most recent interviews with Jay, and also my most recent interview at the next bull market move, both deal with two topics that are of real interest to me right now: tier one assets and people versus projects. So those are things that kind of tie into what I'm really interested in. So I am happy to discuss that stuff with anybody else if they're interested at some point. But really, that was the main two things I wanted to mention. And just as a bonus, check out this from Pamplona Trader, who got 51 likes at CEO.CA. And I'm in the MBG Trends room, which you may or may not be aware of, but that's where I tend to hang out. What's cool is that I'm included in this list, but this part isn't about me. This is about the coolest people to follow. Well, not everyone, but a lot of neat people to follow at CEO.CA. So if you watch that intro video from Fabi, she'll show you how to subscribe to people, and this is a great starter list. It doesn't mean to subscribe to everyone, but I will tell you, I know of everyone on here. I've had private conversations with a lot of them, not everyone. I respect everyone on this list. Honestly, I don't necessarily respect everyone at CEO.CA at the same level, so it is important to start filtering for yourself. And I know that Pamplona Trader has gotten a lot of messages from people, and that's why he created this. And I appreciate being on here. And I can just say for my friends who hang out at the MBG Trends room, they're all down here. You could definitely follow any of them, but there's so much more to follow. Like, definitely don't follow everyone, but create your own list. And that's one of the most valuable things at CEO.CA. So I want to emphasize that. And as a side note, Pamplona Trader isn't on this list himself, but of course you should follow him as well, because he's probably got some of the best picks. Well, at least recently, he does have the best picks out of anyone, at least who's on CEO.CA. So a lot of stuff I just threw at you, but hopefully you enjoy, doing some of your own research. I will try a little harder to have some more content on my YouTube. And just as a hint, I will probably be doing something that focuses on Jay at fivefighter.com on my next video. So thanks for watching. This is Nick the Mining Book Guy. Please like, share, and subscribe. See ya.